We are back with Poppy vs America, a series where I take on the weird and wonderful dishes of the USA. Now last week I may have upset half of America with my failed attempt at biscuits and gravy. The dish is good because it's crunchy, soft, buttery biscuit. I might add a bit of ketchup, would be quite nice with it. Would you have ketchup with it? But now I'm back in my safe space with a potato dish that's a bit like a shepherd's pie, but with tater tots. A tater tot hot dish, right? A Midwestern staple, especially in Minnesota. A hot dish is basically a casserole with meat. Oh, it gets more interesting. I didn't read the rest of that sentence. Okay, so a hot dish is basically a casserole with meat, canned soup, and a starch. And in this case, we're using tater tots. Canned soup is a big thing in the US. So this dish is a bit of mince beef. A bit of mince beef. A bit of mince beef, which we're going to fry off, so I'll get that frying. This again, it sounds like actually fundamentally quite a nice dish. We've got kind of like cream of mushroom soup, which, I don't know, beef and mushroom and cream, it's stroganoffy. I'm trying to link everything. And then it's 2 tins of any sort of vegetable. Recommended is sweet corn and whole beans, which I've never had these out of a tin. I've never had beans out of a tin before, but I've recently been seeing, is there anyone else in the woman who's pregnant with twins and she eats a lot of beans? No, it's just me. She's had her babies now. And then you layer it up and you don't actually mix anything. So it goes mince at the bottom, then your drained tinned vegetables, then your soups on top, and then your tater tots, which I love. I love a tater tot. So this, in the UK for us, is fairly new-ish. I'd say the past maybe 5-ish years they've become really popular. But they're for us, essentially tubed hash browns. So a little bit different, I think, to what, but tater tots all the same. So I'm gonna fry off some mince. We've got about 500 grams of beef mince. I hate when mince sticks together. It's got to be completely separate. I'm going to leave that to fry off and get golden brown, but I'm also going to add in some seasoning. Again, I think you can kind of add any sort of flavour that you want. We're going to do some garlic granules. I love that there's no kind of fresh produce in this, so no like actual garlic or onion, but just granules, which is fine. A little bit of mixed herbs. Oh, that was a lot. A little bit of paprika. And then plenty of salt and pepper. If this is delicious, this is a very, very easy midweek dinner. If it's not delicious, then it's a waste of time. Wow. So this dish is famous in Minnesota, which is the state of 10,000 lakes, and is also the birthplace of Prince and somebody else that I can't remember. Bob Dylan. So maybe Prince and Bob Dylan had a tater tot hot dish. I'm going to drain off my vegetables. Should I chop these a bit? Maybe. Oh, that's soft. Okay. Sweet corn I can really get my head around, that's fine. I eat a lot of tinned sweet corn. Just straight out the tin. I love tinned sweet corn. But the beans is throwing me a little bit. I'm just going to drain them. Yeah, I don't know whether to chop them a little bit. I feel like that one, I'm gonna just do a very rough chop, just so that they're even sized to the sweet corn. I feel like canned carrots could work with this as well. They're so soft. That's freaking me out a little bit. Mince is nearly done, and I'm going to do this all in this pot So actually we're saving on washing up as well. I don't know if you know, but I've got a one pot dish coming out. Completely irrelevant to this. This is not in there. It's actually a one pot book, sorry, coming out. Which again, like I'm saying, this dish isn't in it, but if it's good, if I do a number 2 book, the second book, then I might use this in there. It smells nice. It does smell good. I've also just been informed that Minnesota is the home of the Juicy Lucy, which is a burger with cheese actually stuffed inside the burger itself, which sounds delicious. I feel like I need to go to Minnesota because some of this sounds good. Ooh. Soup always looks a bit rank, doesn't it? The beef is brown, so that's good. I'm going to take it off and then I'm going to start layering. It's the layering that's really confusing me because I'd want to mix it all together. Yeah, it's a bit like a tinned lasagna. A lot of tins. As I am trying to eat a load of American foods, I'm also going to learn some of the words. So this is diner lingo. Some of the words or phrases you might hear when you're in a diner. Okay, so number 1 is cow paste. I reckon that's got to be beef mince. I think that's cow paste beef or beef fat, maybe beef tallow. No, what is it? Butter. Surely that's like udder mince or something. No, okay, butter, yeah, cow mince. Cow what? Paste. Cow paste. That's gross. Go on, number 2. Guess water. Guess water is gonna be. I actually don't know what guess water. I can't even guess water. Wine. Okay, so it's actually soup. Sorry. Okay, number 3. Irish cherries. Potatoes. Irish cherries. I can only go very stereotypically with like, is it Guinness? Is it Baileys? Is it potatoes? Is it clovers? Irish cherries. I'm gonna go with potato, like baby potatoes maybe. Carrots. Carrots. How the hell do you get Irish cherries to carrot? You know what? I really don't know, but they're carrots apparently. Okay, so number 4 is Wreckham style. So like Wreckham, with a W, Wreckham. So there's got to be a way of cooking something, or the way it's played. Yeah, the way of cooking something. I'm getting a nod. So like anything well done, like eggs, Wreckham style, scrambled eggs. Is it scrambled eggs? Yes, I got one. Right, Wreckham style. I quite like that. Wreckham style, yeah. They're really up, aren't they? There you go. There's a little bit of diner lingo for you. I've got a little bit of a better tray, so we're gonna go with that. I'm gutted. I didn't think about getting a glass one so you can see the layers, but here we are. This is what we're gonna work with. So mince in the bottom. Again, there's no mixing, which is really bizarre. It does feel like some sort of lasagna. I mean, it's not, but something. It's just the layering of it. Okay, get the rest of this in. You don't want all of the fat, apparently. You drain a bit of the fat off. So I'm leaving some of it in the pan, which feels wrong. I love the fat. The fat's the best bit. Okay, that sits in the bottom. And then the tinned vegetables. We'll go beans first. This is so weird, but I kind of like it. I suppose you could use fresh if you've got it, maybe. I don't know. And then this is... It feels so wrong, but so right. Okay. And then 2 tins of cream and mushroom soup. Just plonked on top. All right. All right. Oh God, it's thick. Oh. I'll get a spatula in a second. Why is it always so thick? Cool, cool, cool. It's the gelatinousness of the soup which really makes me question things. If it's delicious, it is a very, very easy dinner. And it makes a lot of sense. It's the soup thing. There's a lot of tin soup in the Midwest, from what I'm learning. Which, I mean, you know what? You know, you're looking in the cupboard and you're like, I've got nothing to eat. If you've got a tin soup and a bit of mince, dinner. Now, the actual best bit is that we top with tater tots, which I think we're going to arrange properly. I don't know. I'm going to go down. I feel like they'll look prettier in like little barrels. Which again, it's a dish that's like, what have we got in the fridge, the cupboard and the freezer, which is very smart really. It's using ingredients that, you know, I do like tinned vegetables. Again, I've never had the beans before, but I do love a tinned veggie. I like a tinned mushroom, slices of mushroom. And I love a tinned potato. So I suppose, you know, being able to use up the stuff that you've bought is very intuitive. Oh, this is quite cute, really. I'm surprised there's no cheese on top of it. It feels like it does need a bit of cheese on there. I'm becoming a Midwestern. No, it looks cute, man. I'm intrigued to see how it all goes together. Does it become a saucy mess or does it stay in a bit of a layer? Oh, the tin's just a bit too big. Well, we've got a layer, we're just missing a little bit on the side, which is fine. Okay, I can deal with that. So this then goes into the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 50 minutes, which is about 175, 180 degrees Celsius. Oh, there is shredded cheese. Top with your favourite variety of shredded cheese as you serve. Oh, as you serve. Okay, there you go. So cold, so not melted shredded cheese. Sick. That's going in the oven. Here we have our Tater Tot Hotdish, what they call me on the weekends. This is a Minnesotian a dish, which is the mince at the bottom, then layered up with tinned vegetables, and then cream of mushroom soup on top, and then tater tots on top, which I think it could be really good. It's something about the layering that just seems a little bit off-putting to me, and I don't know why. I feel like if it was all mixed, I'd be way more into it, but the tater tots look amazing. They've gone nice and crispy and brown on top. And I'm just gonna have to scoop it because the soup's quite loose. I think I'm just gonna scoop and plate. I don't know what it's meant to look like. I don't think it's gonna stay together as a layer necessarily. Unless that's meant to, I don't know. Ooh, 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 the beans. Is it meant to look like that? Someone please tell me if it's meant to look like that. It's quite juicy. It's what is it, a Juicy Lucy? It's a bit Juicy Lucy. Let's roll with that for now and see what it tastes like. So the serving suggestion was maybe a little bit of shredded cheese. So I'm gonna do a little bit of cheddar on there. Again, please do tell me if this is completely not right. Just gonna cover it in cheese. Cover it in cheese, it looks delicious now. Seasoned minced beef at the bottom, tinned vegetables, tinned soup, and a tater tot. Something about the colour of the soup, isn't it? I think the grey of it all. This is quite hot, so give me just a few seconds. This is where a montage of me just blowing food. Do I want to scorch my taste buds before I eat this? Possibly. It's not as bad as it looks. I think the mushroom soup does make it look a little bit strange. It's not, hang on, let me just round to. There's something that's quite familiar about it. I dare say, with the sweet corn, for some reason, it does remind me of chicken and sweet corn soup from the Chinese takeaway. But I think that's the soupy like that thick consistency with it. Oh, I don't know. It's not horrendous. It's not bad. It needs a lot more flavour to it for me, so I think I'd go way heavier on the seasoning on the beef and probably a good more pinch of salt, to be fair for me. The tater tots are really nice on top. I love that that's a topping because it's a little bit like a pie, a shepherd's pie that we'd have in the UK with the mince. I think the green beans are probably not for me. I think they just lose their texture completely too much. Maybe just using fresh ones would be better, or a different canned vegetable. And then the soup just overpowers it with mushroom soupiness. So it with a lot of editing and almost a completely different dish, it'd be really nice. It's all right. I don't know. I'm not sold. I think for me, a rating on this would have to be a 4, maybe a 3.5. It's not that horrendous. If I was honest, I'd probably say a 5 because you could eat it. You wouldn't. If this was just your dinner, you'd just eat it and wouldn't think about it. But for a dish, I want a bit more from it, so I'm going to give it a 3.5. I'm going to give it a 3.5. I just think you could do a lot more with it and it could be a lot nicer. I'll probably still eat the plate though. I'm not wasting it. It's another low score for a tater tot dish. Tater tot dish. And let me know in the comments if you have a tater tot hot dish recipe that can change my mind. We're all for being convinced, and I'll try the recipes again and rescore. Much love. Yeah, this is an interesting one. I think, if you do want to see some more interesting dishes and my take on them, then please do like, subscribe, comment. Let me know some other ones as well, any suggestions that you have from North America, just some weird and wonderful dishes. Please let me know.